Good afternoon, guys. Practical today. I thought make something easy to begin with. I'm going to show you how to make an omelette. Really good thing to learn how to make. Good way to use up wee things that you've maybe got in the fridge. It's also really good for you. Eggs are good for you. You can put lots of veg and things like that in them as well. And you can have them at any time of the day. So I'm going to start by going to the equipment. So first thing you're going to need is something to mix up your eggs, whisk up your eggs. You can obviously, if you've got a whisk, you can use that. I normally just use a fork. You're going to need a little omelette pan and a spatula. I'm using a wee kind of fish slice here, something you can kind of get underneath it just to flip it. Next thing is the ingredients. The only thing you need for an omelette are eggs, maybe butter as well, or some kind of oil so it doesn't stick to the pan. After that, you can literally put anything you want in. That tomatoes needing used up, so that's going on my omelettes today. I like ham on omelettes, bit of cheese, the butter's just to kind of lubricate the pan a little bit so that the eggs don't stick, and salt and pepper. Alright, so stand by and we'll go to the how-to part of the video. Right, so obviously first things first, you've got to make sure your workstation thing is clean. I've used antibacterial spray on my chopping board here, and everything else is clean, just out the dishwasher. So cracking eggs, really simple. Flat surface, give it a wee tap. Okay, and then just pull the egg apart like so. Eggs are biodegradable, so they go in your brown bin. Alright, I'm going to do 3 eggs. This is easier with 2 hands. And when you're actually looking at the egg, not through a screen, but we'll give it a bash anyway. And that's done. Okay, next thing we want to do obviously is we want to whisk up our eggs, but before that, when you're cracking eggs, sometimes a little bits of the white and the shell goes places, so I always think it's best practice to clean as you go. So any of the little bits that I've spilt, I've cleaned them up, again with antibacterial, and I've put the eggs back so that they're out of my way. So all we're going to do now is just give those eggs a really good whisk up. Okay, you really want to completely whisk them up, so you really beat them well. You don't want to be able to see the yolk and the white, we want to have it completely mixed up. That's looking pretty good. And I'm going to probably pop a little bit of salt and pepper in that. Now that's my egg mixture completely done. If it's just cheese that you're putting in, obviously you don't have to kind of prepare your ingredients because you're going to put that right in. You're going to put that in at the end. However, if you're going to use things like ham and vegetables, I'd recommend cooking them in the pan first and making sure you've got everything prepared, because the omelette cooks really quick, and the last thing you want to do is overcook the eggs, because that'll make the omelette not taste as nice. So I'm going to cut up my ham, cut up my tomato, and then I'm going to cook them in the pan with a little bit of butter before adding my omelette mixture. Right, so all I've done here is add a little knob of butter in the pan with the 2 ingredients that are going to do a little bit more cooking, so the tomatoes and the eggs, and that just makes sure that everything in the omelette's cooked and nice and hot when you're eating it. Right, now that that is cooked for a couple of minutes, I'm going to put in our egg mixture, and this is the bit that's kind of, you need to practice when you're doing omelettes. It's quite a high heat on, and we're just going to move the omelette around, creating little gaps where you can see the pan, and then the egg mixture will run into that. And you've got to do that until it stops being runny on the top. Now at this point you might want to turn it down a little bit, just to give yourself a little bit more time when you're moving the egg mixture around. You can afford to move it quite a lot, and it will still cover up the gaps. You want to always move it away from the edges, into the middle like that as well. And that's not looking too bad. It's maybe still a little bit gooey, so I'll just make a little hole there and just push that in. Right then, I think that's time we can add some cheese. So I've only got slices of cheese. I don't have any grated cheese, and obviously ideally you would use grated cheese for this. Right then, now this is the moment of truth. So let's try, and this is not easy to do through the camera, so bear with me. I want to try and just work that over like that. There we go. Now that is not my best effort. Alright, hopefully you guys can do a bit better than me, more neatly than me, and you get it fully turned over and you get that kind of nice half moon shape, but it's not easy to do while you're trying to film, so. Right, now I've let that cook on a low heat to make sure that everything inside is cooked, there's no raw egg. Don't want to give myself an upset stomach. That's ready to serve now, and it should, make sure, use your spatula to move it around, and it moves freely in the pan so it doesn't stick. And then all you're going to do is transfer it to a plate. Alright, and that should be us. I'm going to serve that with a wee side salad, because I've got a little bit of tomato left over. That was quite a big tomato.